Hey, okay. It's been a while. So I want to try to keep this one relatively short, but this one is going to be about entry or budget level optics, and but at least from what I have. So the first one I have here is actually two. This is a Monstrum Tactical um, 1 to 6 LPVO first focal plane. Um, Pretty good little entry level scope. It's about $200, and it'll get you through. Now, of course, maybe something like a primary arms, ACSS Raptor, or a SIG or EOTech Voodoo, that kind of thing might be um, better quality and more dependable. But at the same time, it all kind of depends on what your budget is, and that's the point of this particular video. If you're just getting into it and you're just trying to save a few bucks, you need to have something versus having nothing. This might be the way to go. Um, That's my dogs. This is a AT3 Tactical. It's a 25 millimeter red dot. Now I picked this instead of like an RMR or whatever. Well, because of price mostly, but also because hey, no, no, easy buddy. Pitsky, Shadow. All right, good boy. Anyways, a little spot, collie mix. Anyways, so I got this thing closed because I don't want to open emitter because of rain, weather, that kind of thing. A little more durable than that. Now, might be better off getting like better, maybe like a Sig Romeo, a series like that. Probably bad either. I particularly like this one because it's 25 millimeter, and the wider the objective lens and that kind of thing, the better off you're going to be, and the more room you have to see through. Now, I just took a 12-degree mount with Picro. That's what the mounting platform is on this. And I just offset it 45. So it's really, as I'm looking through it right now, it looks pretty good. I see you. And then boom, I can flip and I'm good. So you don't even have to turn it that much. And as you can tell, it bypasses both the turrets. So you have a pretty good field of view. Again, something like this, and I also bought I think the Monstrum, I think for 35 bucks, the quick detach. Pretty damn handy. Used quite a bit, and it's 6 power, and I like that quite a bit. 8 or 10 power, I mean, it's your prerogative, your preference, but I think 6 power is more than good enough. I mean, if you think about it, 4 power and 8 cogs, more than good enough. 2 extra power, not bad. Anything more than that, I think you're starting into like DMR territory, which would make sense if you're using some kind of 308 or 277 Fury or whatever there is out there now. I love this red dot. This is the core, Holosun core AEMS, and it's got it has like an aim point, just 2 MOA red dot, and also has the EOTech Donut of Death as an option also. So pick either one. And there's a third one which is the same Donut of Death but with no dot, and that's for like shotguns. This has been really reliable. I've used this quite a bit, and it's pretty great. This is my priciest optic. This was 400 bucks. I bought it on eBay, and I used something called Klarna, which is like a digital layaway, and I got this fairly quickly and paid it off, and it's great. Also, there's lots of videos about this. We also have the sacrificial, windows, which I've never used to actually use the regular one. I always use the sacrificial lenses because they are more than good enough. Highly recommend this for a red dot. Now, being this is a red dot, if something were to cause the battery to short or the battery to just run out, you're kind of screwed unless you have some kind of backup sights to see through this. I'm mounting this. I'm actually going to order a new upper. It's a 13.9 upper. It's pin and welded from Mid-State Industries out in Mississippi, and I can't wait to get that. And I think I'll keep this on my shorter upper, and I might eventually buy a new lower and just go ahead and SBR it. It'll be legit that way. And then this will be the red dot. I'll go with that. Let's see. 2 new acquisitions. A 3x magnifier. Also primary arms. A lot of reviews about this. This is an awesome little magnifier. And I used to have the 3x primary arms scope. And this is, I mean, what, like half or a third of it. This is great. It has, also this is very handy. It mounts up the same way as an EOTech, G33, 36, something like that. I think G33. So if you buy a Unity riser, I think theoretically it should mount up to it here. Very intuitive controls. Push button, and you flip over. Actually, it's got 2 flip over settings. There's this one, which is standard, right? If you push it in a little more, it goes even further out. I've used this in my rifle, no problem. It's out of the way. This doesn't really bother my peripheral or anything like that. But yeah, since this has the EOTech mounting system, which is these 2 bolts here. There, let me see if you can see it. Then a Unity magnifier riser could theoretically work on this. I haven't tried it yet. Maybe in the future, and we'll go from there. Also on my 16-inch, just got your basic mag pull flip ups, but I moved my rear sight to here on account of this is a 1x Cyclops scope, and so if I need to use magnifier, I can put it back here, and because this is a 1/3 co-witness, if need be, I can still use it, like so. Now you might be like, hey, it's on the rail, it won't be stable. Well, if you sit and think about it, on most free-floated rails, your front sight's on the rail anyways. And then your rear sight typically is on the receiver. So if anything, your front sight's more unstable if that was the case. This is also a AT3 Tactical Spear handguard, 15 inches if I remember correctly. And it's got little lockups here. Let's see if I can point them out for you. Right here, these little tabs. If it's a billet build, but this obviously isn't billet, it's forged. But it also acts as anti-rotation pins. Oh, anti-rotation tabs, I should say. And freaking awesome. Love it. I really, really love this Cyclops. It's great. It's so easy to pick up. And very intuitive. I zeroed this in. Let's see, 16-inch, so it's going to be roughly 100-yard equivalent, and on a 14.5 to, I believe, a 10.5, you zero at 50 yards. But also had a 22 conversion bolt in here, which I might do a video about that one these days. And I was just plinking 22, 50 yards right at steel plate, no problem. Just put the your chevron on top of the target, bing, no problems. I will say though, I'm left eye dominant, but right-handed. So you can get over it. You just have to train right arm, right eye, left arm, left eye. It's not that big of a deal. And like I said, it's just a training issue. When I was for the 5.56er here, after I fired the 22, no problem. This thing is freaking tough. It's small but stout. It's about the size of a Trigicon MRO. I'm saying it right. And this is awesome. I almost actually like this better than the red dot. Battery goes out, not a big deal. You still have a laser etched reticle, so you're good there. I can still use my backups through this in this configuration. Great. Always have redundancies. And basically, yeah, that's it. It's mostly just an optics thing. If I had to get any other optic to replace soon, it really wouldn't be soon. But I'm a big fan of the primary arms scopes. Since I've had a 3X, I've had the magnifier, I've got the 1X Cyclops. I would consider replacing this with that. But in the meantime, this will do. for what it is. Now, this will go back on the 16-inch here when I get my 13.9 in. And then what I'll do is I'll be using the 3X in conjunction with the Cyclops, and that'll be my intermediate. And then in the future I would have an SBR, and then I would use a red dot for that. And also I would suggest maybe if you're going for the heads-up display, you know, like CQC stuff, it's going to be a 1-inch mount plus your 1/3. That seems to be like the best bet. And yeah, that's about it. Sorry, 10 minutes, and this is me trying to talk fast and go through this quickly. So everyone's got stuff to do, but I just want to report. I haven't done a video in a bit. Optics. You know, what do you guys have? What do you like? What do you recommend? Again, keep in mind this is for the entry, budget level niche. So yeah, make do the way you can. Anyways, you guys have a good day. Bye.